but you can't hide. 4:14 p.m., April 13th, 2026, Monday. Denied access for 5132. Customers waiting at the golf course. Standing by. Standing by, guys. A little community gang stalking. Yes, standing by. A little community gang stalking. Not much you can do, guys. I'm winding down. Out of my control. I'm winding down, guys. Not much we can do, guys. I'm gonna take a shower. Ain't nobody gonna be calling these things to me. Taking a shower, guys. Not much to do. Not much to say, guys. Time is winding down. We tried. We tried, guys. Shower. A little community gang stalking. A little community gang stalking. I heard that. A little community gang stalking at 4:16 p.m., guys. Okay. All right, taking a shower. Standing by. Not much we can do, guys. A little community gang stalking. A little community gang stalking continues. I better not hear no more community gang stalking. I thought so. You know who the boss is. See, this is how you train organized crime to be obedient. Obedient. This is what we do, guys. We are waiting. Standing by. Okay, we have the community gang stalking at 4:17 p.m., April 13th, 2026, Monday. That's what we got so far. Okay. Standing by. We are waiting. Okay, let's see what's going on. Bada bing, bada boom. We have a little bright light harassment there. A little bright light harassment here. We have a little bright light harassment. I think so. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We have a little bright light harassment. The doors are closed. Our little community gang stalking. Time is winding down, guys. Time is winding down. A little bright light harassment there. You can see it. A little bright light harassment. About to take a shower. We got the burla harassment. We getting ready. We getting ready, guys. Instructions given. There we go. Community gang stalking coming from next door and electronic harassment 5135. So, alright, not much we can do, guys. Community gang stalking. And that's pretty much it. We still have 5135 next door, Villager Pilsen registration. Are we done here, guys? I got things to do. Are we done here? Okay, taking a shower. Time to take a shower, guys. Not much we can do. Time to take a shower. Bada bing, bada boom. We are waiting. We are waiting patiently, guys. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, time is winding down. The mob left. Not much we can do here, guys. Time for me to take a shower. That's it for me. I gotta take a shower. We tried. Not much you can do, guys. Time to take a shower. Time to take a shower. I need a suntan. I need a suntan, guys. We appreciate all the help you can give us. Finish taking a shower. High frequencies and brain attacks. And bright light harassment. And community gang stock. I better not hear no more community gang stock. You know who the boss is. I better not hear no more community gang stock. Just kidding, guys. Go crazy. You know I love the attention. I'm more that. My ex-wife is gonna get jealous. Getting ready. Getting ready. Finish taking the shower, guys. It's a total different experience taking a shower with organized crime. Bright light harassment, electronic harassment, and shock treatment to the brain, and community gang stalking. You heard it. I better not hear. Not even a peep. Okay. All right, time is winding down, guys. Time is winding down, 4:33 p.m. And that's what we got so far. That's what we got so far. Just finished taking a shower. You heard the community gang stalking while taking a shower, guys. All right. It's Monday, the 13th, 2026. 4:33 p.m. All right. This is after this morning's Cicero Police Department, once again, state fraud, mental health, hospital, inpatient entrapment. Okay, the vehicle was parked right there behind the tree, and obviously I didn't respond, waiting just for me. Cicero officials, the pressure is on. Well, taking a shower, guys, okay? Electronic harassment, community gang stalking, and bright light harassment, okay? So that's what we got. There we go. Are we done? Don't be scared. Big Papa's gonna hold your hand. Okay? That's what we got. That's what we got so far. Time is winding down. I'm working on my mashed potatoes. Are we done here, guys? Going once, going twice. Homeowner Martinez, still there. Village of Pilsen. Registration 5135 next door. And the other individual, 5132. Customers are waiting at the golf course, guys. Okay, 5132, and he's instructed to park behind the tree now. He's hiding that big truck behind the tree. I'm cooking. for comedy. What happened? ¿Y son importantes?
Dice especial así.
¿Y cómo quiere que se conteste?
Sí, claro que ya lo pasé.
Oh, sí, claro.
Como una persona normal, no como un retardado. Porque ya sé que eres retardado, pero puedes hablar.
¿Ahora está sentado?
No sé.
¿Ya está aquí calentado? Yo no lo traje allá, nada más le puse a 65. Ah, ya empezaste. Ahí está la tarjeta bien.
Yo no, esa no me la mandan a mí, no se la mandan a mí,
No,
porque
pero
no trabajan.
debe compartir.
La gente que no trabajan, eso es.
Ah, esto está picando.
Yo no me tengo que asistir a veces. Yo nunca la verdad. Yo me saco mis propias cosas, por eso trabajo. Y no necesito que nadie me dé nada. Para eso trabajo yo. Nunca fui independiente de ningún macho ni de ninguna mujer. Porque yo, mis padres me enseñaron a trabajar y en la Biblia dice que la persona debe de tener su dinero, recibir de su propio.
¿Cuándo recibí? ¿Pero mi hija estaba ahí?
¿Quién quiere estar aquí en el punto?
Pero abrí la ventana. Estoy cocinando. ¿Cómo se llama ella? A ver. Pues tú dijiste que ya te vas a México. Pero tú sabes que tú necesitas pasaporte, ¿verdad? Sin pasaporte no te van a dejar.
No puedo estar en mi casa no puede, no la puedo tener como mi gusto. Cortinas, cortinas. Mira qué putas cortinas. Mira el baño, cómo están las porquerías de cortinas. ¿Tú te crees que yo, trabajando tan duro, pagando tanto, quiero vivir, puedo vivir así? No me merezco vivir así. Yo quiero vivir como una reina, que me tengan como una reina.
Llévate una máscara. Want me to close the door or leave it open? Right, ex-wife leaving. She's not too happy. That's the reason for the community gang stalking and bright light harassment and electronic harassment to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. You just witnessed the game of manipulation, entrapment, state fraud, mental health, hospital, inpatient entrapment. That's the reason for Thomas Cicero Police Department earlier this morning blocking the exit of Board of Education District 89 building. Okay, this is the pressure's on. The pressure's on, and obviously this criminal organization is responding. Okay, they're very aware of my ex-wife's conversation with myself. Okay, the last time she threatened to throw gasoline and bleach at my face, and right away, Thomas Cicero officials responded by deploying for 2 days Department of Public Health, parked right here in front, waiting for her reaction and her response as far as creating family conflict. Okay, here we go. That's the police officer involved in criminal activity. It didn't take that long for the police officer to be deployed, and obviously they are waiting for the command signal. And obviously it was a failed attempt. Yes, she was mad, but she didn't respond the way it was intended to be regarding state fraud, mental health, hospital, inpatient entrapment. Okay, so obviously the police officer was waiting in the area. In my case, Sergeant Porter, badge number 2255, right forearm tattoo, waiting, standing by, set up traps, files police reports, arrests, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness. Once I respond to the game of manipulation, entrapment. Once again, the police officer earlier this morning was blocking the exit of Board of Education District 99 building. That is a private domain, okay? Thomas Cicero has no business blocking inside the parking lot of Board of Education District 89 building, okay? That is a private domain for employees only, okay? But the police officer obviously was waiting for me. And we got him on video, waiting patiently, just sitting there, okay? Just sitting there, waiting just for me to respond and perhaps share my information of public service, neighborhood watch. But obviously, their intentions are very clear, okay? Organized crime has responded once again by now the second floor is empty. Obviously, Thomas Cicero officials and Larry Dominic, of course, the machine, responded by instructed these individuals to move quickly to avoid further incrimination of child endangerment and young teen being recruited for narcotic purposes at 5130. There's a reason why there's no address identification on this premises, okay? This is trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics involving children. Hawthorne Track Race horses, senior citizens, migrants, the mail carrier, and obviously Cook County Sheriff, Des Plaines Cook County Sheriff, Tom Dart, and now we have our U.S. Marshal on board on February 27, 2026. A U.S. Marshal, fake arrest, catch and release, entrapment, as far as me. That's right. It wasn't the intended arrestee on February 27, 2026 was I. Okay? We have uploaded information regarding that, and obviously the reason, if you want to get rid of somebody, you attack their brain electronically. Okay? If you want to get away with their murder, you have to implement the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks that consists of bright light harassment, electronic harassment, dog barking on command signal, backup alarm, fireworks, police officers involved in criminal activity, waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, harass, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue, illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues or radiation levels. It's quiet. They are listening to me, and that's another. That electronic harassment is coming from any electrical source outage, and that this is how the internet connection is being disabled and failed uploads. Other than that, plenty of trap houses in the area. That's why it was so important for the U.S. Marshal to be involved. When the heat gets too hot in the kitchen, what better way to cover up what's going on than to bring in a U.S. Marshal, okay? No search warrant, no canine dogs, no child protective services, and obviously no towing of vehicles. It was all a big circus act involving Homeowner Martinez family members, as far as catfish, and the U.S. Marshal taking a picture of me from behind the dollar store. Okay? So that's how that worked out. Our little community gang stalking. We have the Village of Pilsen vehicle right here, where they're making periodic deliveries in that location. 5135 is a trap house right next door. And we also have 5139, another trap house, 5139, brother and sister, with a gunshot right through the window of the basement. And we also uploaded the owner of 5139. His name is Joe, okay? Joe and his wife, Anna, owners of 5139 Trap House. Joe is a good friend of mine, but everyone must be documented, okay? Especially when Joe was instructed to interact with my son to bait me to come outside, okay? So that is the game of manipulation involving neighbors in the area as far as the game of manipulation, entrapment. All right, time is winding down. You heard my ex-wife. She will be leaving to Mexico. And obviously, I would like to continue this, okay? Because, sure, you can open up a case regarding narcotics and child endangerment. And, but it's going to be very difficult without a victim such as I to open up a case regarding state fraud, mental health, hospital inpatient, okay, entrapment, okay. Everything that's going on here, you guys are witnessing firsthand how not to become a victim, okay. So everything's well documented. If you guys want to make a difference, please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS. Post the date, January 8th, 2025. Fill the petition with a tax preparer, tax evasion, regarding 5132. And the person in charge of that property is hiding his truck. Let me show you where. Behind the tree. Why is he hiding behind the tree? Because the police officer earlier this morning was hiding behind the tree and his truck, waiting for me. Okay? We uploaded the video. That was a pre-planned attack, and that's the reason why this individual was instructed to park there. Pre-planned attack by Town Cicero officials and Larry Dominic, town mayor. The game of manipulation, entrapment. Okay, so there you go. Once again, the first floor, the second floor is vacant. The tenants moved out because of our continuous surveillance of underage recruitment for narcotic purposes. Dallas the owner, throwing rocks at the window. We have him on video, of course. Dallas the owner throwing rocks at the window. That's another entrapment, and police officers were waiting in the area to see if I respond. As far as the Dallas the owner throwing rocks at the window. See, this is the extreme measures Town Cicero officials and Larry Dominic, town mayor, are going through. Okay, the pressure's on, so get involved. It shouldn't be that difficult to find out if the individual that was that fake arrest that occurred February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m., if he was arrested or not. We have him on video returning back yesterday using the restroom right next to the porch. We uploaded the video of this individual. His wife was not there with the red four-door Jeep, but he came by for narcotic purposes as far as a pickup. I guess that's it. I guess we're moving on. Going once, going twice. I gotta eat, guys. Get involved. You guys heard my ex-wife reaction response. And of course, you saw the police officer driving by at the same time frame. That is to attack the victim's psyche, of course, to see if the victim will react. That's the reason why I'm being subjected to the electronic harassment. Okay, the electronic harassment, you can go on YouTube, Tech Ingredients, YouTube channel, Tech Ingredients, how this military-grade technology, army, apparatus, tracking, signal, scanner, device is being directed at civilians' brains, okay? And, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line, secondary health issues of radiation levels. All right, ex-wife should be returning back, and I'm going to be cooking. I'm still cooking. Okay. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. 4:53 p.m. Monday, April 13th, 2026. You saw firsthand the electronic harassment, and I finished taking a shower, and the community gang stalking continued, and the brain attacks while taking the shower, guys. Okay? So, obviously, the pressure's on. And we have business as usual. Nothing has changed. Just because these individuals on the second floor moved, that's nothing, okay? That's what organized crime, Town Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic and Town Cicero officials do when it gets too hot in the kitchen. They make arrangements similar to a chess game, okay? And that's the reason for Town Cicero responding so quickly, hearing devices. My ex-wife's statement that she wanted to throw bleach and gasoline at my face, and we uploaded the video of Town Cicero officials responding with Department of Health, parked right here in front for 2 days straight. This is the desperation they're going through. They really want me bad, guys. And I love playing the victim. I love playing the victim. Like I said, guys, I'm very passionate about this. I want to continue, okay? But obviously, my ex-wife is leaving to Mexico. I cannot afford the rent here. She wants $1,200. I pay $500 out of the goodness of her heart. She's a very nice person. I have a lot of respect for her. And obviously, she has no idea what's going on. That's why I don't take it personally when she acts a certain way, okay? Especially when she says she wants to throw bleach and gasoline at my face. It is very dangerous, and Town Cicero officials and law enforcement and Mayor the mayor, Larry Dominic, and of course, Nello Greco, main proprietor of 5132, and the Martinez family. I am behind enemy lines, guys. So obviously, this is how defiant they are when you have that type of security. For now, Thomas Cicero Mayor is above the law. It looks like that cover-up on February 27th, 2026, worked out for Thomas Cicero officials. But we are sharing our information. We are on social media, guys. And so we are asking for the public assistance as well. Please share our information. And if these news media outlets are not covering our information, simply turn the channel and you're going to see a great improvement in your community. You watch and see. I am providing a neighborhood watch community service. We deserve to be respected, guys, okay? We are working closely with Samantha Chapman, Channel 7 News, private investigator. She has offered to help, okay? So other than that, get involved. Please contact your proper authorities and obviously share our information. It is worth your time and effort. And sure, you can place live cameras on our window if you discuss it with my ex-wife. But without a victim such as I, you will not be able to open up a case regarding state fraud, mental health, hospital, inpatient. This is how they're able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries. This is state insurance policy fraud, identity theft, Medicaid. No witnesses, second character witnesses waiting, entrapment. Okay, so for now, I guess that's it. No more police officers in the area. Going once, going twice. Are we done here, guys? I got things to do. All right. My address is 5133 West 24th Street, Laramie. Here, I'll show you right quick. Okay, looks like everything is calmed down. No windows are covered, okay? No windows are covered here. See that? So ex-wife didn't respond because I didn't react. Okay, but I did show you how the bright light harassment was being implemented like that, see? While cooking, okay? I didn't close the door either, see? So I gave her no reason to be mad whatsoever other than cooking. And even the bathroom is not covered as well. I covered it from here, but see that? It's not covered, see? So I take extra precaution to avoid creating family conflict. I did not respond. See that? I used the seats, but other than that, the instructions were given from right here for the electronic harassment, community gang stalking, and the police officer instructed to roll by to add to a victim's emotional disturbance a state of mind. Okay? That's the reason that police officer was instructed to pass by, obviously waiting to see if I respond to the electronic harassment. All right, that's the vehicle right there, left as catfish to see if I continue recording, and obviously waiting for my ex-wife. That's the reason that vehicle was instructed to park there, okay? They knew exactly at what time my ex-wife was going to arrive, okay? And I guess that's the reason for this truck as well. But that Thomas Cicero police officer that was hiding behind the tree, behind the truck, was an entrapment earlier this afternoon. Okay, so we have him on video. Okay, we're moving on for now, guys. Time is winding down. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, guys. Monday, April 13th, 2026. 5 p.m. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. And obviously, Thomas Cicero officials are scrambling. They're scrambling to create some type of case against me. And remember, they need a safety cushion. They need a front. So when that fateful day comes that I become ill, okay, I am experiencing the final faith every single day. 2003 year and present, 2026, and it's 5:01 p.m. Okay, and this is my address. 5133 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60824. Okay? Second floor. Get involved. And history in the making. I'm telling you guys, it is worth your time and effort. If you are in college, if you are in law enforcement, if you are Arthur, if you're in Hollywood, this is not just about narcotics. This is about corruption in the highest level. Okay? This is how Town Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic is able to manipulate businesses, remain in control, and silence their arbitraries once the victims engage with the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Okay? There you go. Anything happens to me, it's going to bring more credibility to our social media platform, and it's going to be very difficult to cover up my murder. That's right. It's not going to be as simple as telling these individuals to move out, and that's it. It's not going to be as simple as bringing in the U.S. Marshal February 27th, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m., and document that there was no drugs, and that's it. My murder plot will be investigated, guys, okay? That's why so much time, effort, and strategizing is taking place. And that's another reason why Morton High School students on that fateful day, condolences to the family, was not protected. The student that was shot, that did not have to happen, guys. I'm telling you, we have the surveillance to prove it. The police officers were swarming on that day, my apartment, okay? And Morton High School students were left alone, okay? And this is our tax dollars down the toilet. This is the reason why so many Chicagoans are leaving the state, because of corruption. They're sick and tired of being lied to. And it's called one hand washes the other. That's exactly what that is. Uh-oh. Are we done here, guys? All right, I gotta eat, guys. I ain't got time for this. All right, so for now, we're moving on. That's it. That's it, guys. Okay, they are doing this far away. And I guess that's it. All right. So, we're moving on. Town of Cicero Police Department, harassment, as far as creating family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, stress. Clearly, Town of Cicero officials continue relying on my ex-wife reaction and response. And I showed you, I did not respond. I did not cover up no windows. I did not cover up the bathroom window. I did not do anything other than cook. That's it. And watch TV and drink my water, and that's it. See that? So obviously she was still mad. She was still mad. It's in her nature to be mad, but I don't take it seriously. It's called the game of manipulation. Daily plan attacks. Very similar to a comedian named Howie Mandel. Famous comedian Howie Mandel had a show called You Have to Deal With It. The only difference is I'm being subjected to this right here, electronic harassment, which all of us are, but they're targeting my brain. So keep your eyes on me, guys. That's it. Signing off. Now you know what's going on. And they're listening to my conversation, and I need my privacy. Okay, we're moving on. Town of Cicero Police Department, harassment on video.